Hi everyone, and welcome to Chazs Lifestyle. In today's episode, I will be showing you how I make this delicious and creamy jerk chicken Alfredo pasta. So for this recipe today, I will be using this style pasta. You can use another brand or another style if you'd like. I will be using these seasonings. I will include all of the ingredients and measurements down below in the description box. So if you're interested in this recipe, be sure to check that out. Now I added all my seasonings into one bowl and I'm just going to give that a quick mix. So I will be starting off with seasoning up my chicken breast. I am using 2 chicken breasts. Now, if you do have thicker chicken breasts, I suggest you split them in half. So I will be adding a couple tablespoons of jerk seasoning as well as a sprinkle of the seasoning mix that we created earlier. Once I added in those seasonings, I will be rubbing in all of that really well into the chicken. I will marinate the chicken for a couple minutes while I am preparing the pasta. Now, like I said, I am using this Penne pasta. Just follow the box directions. You can use any style pasta, to be honest. It really doesn't matter, but this is the one I'd prefer to go with today. In a preheated cast iron, I will be searing my chicken breast on a medium heat for about 5 to 6 minutes each side. Be sure to check inside. You can use a thermometer or you can just split it in half to make sure it's fully cooked, but about 5 to 6 minutes each side will be good on medium heat. Now the key for chicken breast, you want to make sure that it's very tender and also very juicy. You don't want any dry chicken in your pasta. So after about 5 to 6 minutes, I went ahead and flipped it on the other side and I'm going to sear it for an additional 5 to 6 minutes. While that's finishing up, I went ahead and drained my pasta. My pasta is done, so we're going to just let that sit to the side. And my chicken breasts are finally done. They're looking beautiful. So I will be placing my chicken breast on a cutting board. We're going to cut this chicken breast into slices. So in that same cast iron, I am keeping those jerk chicken bits and pieces in there for extra flavor. Now I'm just going to saute a little bit of garlic. Now I minced it. That's how I like it. You can use garlic paste. It's up to you. After I sauteed the garlic, I went ahead and added my heavy cream. Don't worry about the extra sauce on the sides. That's going to bring additional flavor to your pasta. Next, I'm going to go in with those seasonings we made earlier. Like I said, I only used a sprinkle on the chicken, so you should have a good amount left. And make sure you season to taste. Next, I added in some freshly chopped parsley for a little color. And then I'm going to give that a good mix. At this point, I went ahead and turned my heat down to a medium-low heat. I don't want my heavy cream to burn. As you can see, my chicken breasts are sliced beautifully. I'm just showing you how tender they are. It's still very juicy. It came out so beautiful. Now, once my sauce is warmed up, I went ahead and added cheese to my liking. I am using the shaved Parmesan cheese, and then I'm going to give that a quick mix, and I will add it until it's pretty thick to my liking. The longer you let your sauce sit, the thicker it would get. So I suggest go ahead and turn off your heat. So my cheese is starting to melt really good. Okay, so it's getting thicker as we're cooking it. So now it's time to add in that pasta. Make sure your pasta is drained. So as you can see, it's thickened up really well. This is the perfect consistency that I prefer for my pastas. I really want it really creamy, but I want you to see that cheese pool slightly, not too much. So I'm just ensuring that all my pasta is covered up with that beautiful sauce. You can take out some sauce before you add in the pasta if you want to drizzle that on top of your pasta when serving, but that's just a personal preference that I usually do sometimes. So once my pasta is pretty much coated with that cream sauce, I will be adding in my jerk chicken, and I want all those juices and everything coming from it as well, and give that a very good toss. Now all that seasoning and the flavor from that jerk sauce will get into the pasta, incorporate it very well. It's gonna taste so amazing. So I wanted to spice up this Alfredo pasta by adding in that jerk flavor. If you decide to make this recipe, be sure to tag me on Instagram at Chazs Cuisine Story. Also, be sure to give this a thumbs up if you like this video, comment another recipe or video you'd like to see, and subscribe if you aren't a part of the family already.